Welcome to Spiritual Guidance and Readings with your host, Trevor from HauntingLive Podcast and Psychic-Medium Chris. Get your questions in, and don't forget these Podbean you can call them absolutely free. We encourage you to take part and let your friends know.
Alrighty, everybody, and here we go. Now you guys can finally see us. Yes, we have changed places tonight, and usually I'm doing readings, and tonight, though, your host, Psychic Trevor, will be actually doing host tonight. Trevor is the founder of HauntingLive Podcast, and we do say thanks very much to everybody that's going to be tuning in online. I haven't done this in quite a long time for being the producer slash host of the show, but Trevor will be actually online, and if you guys are directly check it out on YouTube, type in your questions. We'll love to actually let Trevor know. Trevor is also doing it also underneath YouTube, but underneath the different channels. But yes, we do say thanks very much for taking part in tonight's show. A lot has been going actually on. Today it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you guys from here at Divine and also HauntingLive Podcast. Today we went out to a small community outside of our region, and Trevor, you want to let people know a little bit about it?
Yeah, we were out and about in our region today.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. We were out and about today, just going around our community. We went to a small town close to here called Aurora, Ontario, and we were checking out the small town. And they have a unique feature there called the Aurora Gorge. Everybody goes there in the summer usually. It is also very beautiful in the wintertime, and we went down there to check out the frozen gorge, waterfalls that were all frozen over, and doing that today. And went down there for lunch also, got a good bite, then came back, did a bit of shopping in town, and came back home this afternoon. So it was quite a nice break. It was beautiful weather. We had about +3 degrees here today, so it's nice to change also to get some nicer weather. But yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So we were actually out with my co-host Jillian, actually out with her son. He loves hanging out with us, which is awesome. But yes, Trevor will be doing some oracle readings tonight, and if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to type them in. Unfortunately, with call-ins tonight, compared to how I normally am actually on the other side where Trevor is, unfortunately, I will not be allowing the calls through because I'm not too familiar with the setup altogether. But yes, Trevor will be actually doing the readings altogether. He has oracle cards. You want to let our viewers know about what your oracle cards are?
I can, but we have a comment here saying audio is low. Can you check the levels on that first?
Okay, how's that, everybody? All right. If you actually are typing in, please let us know exactly what you guys think. If you guys are having problems with your audio, it might be to do with your internet service altogether. Or else it might be though to do with your mics. But if you're listening to us with no mics, please let us know altogether. I did raise up everything so that way we can actually be able to get you guys going a little bit better.
Yeah, hopefully it's okay for you guys now, but if you do have trouble, just do let us know and we will adjust things on the fly here as well for you. But yes, I'm doing the readings here tonight for you. Just bear with me on that because it is one of my first times doing readings for you guys. I did get my own deck of cards and I've been using them, and I would like to try them out here for you tonight. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, they say they can't hear Chris, so is your mic turned on? Actually,
the mic should be turned on because I can actually hear you fine. My mic looks like it's actually going. The only ones that are showing actually out here are the mic and then the desktop out here.
And they're not turned off, they're both on?
The desktop is turned off. The mic is turned on.
Okay, then that should be fine.
Double check right there. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit weird though, because we actually usually don't have problems here.
Yeah, I just checked the live stream and I could hear you talking, so I think it's fine. Try changing something on your end to see if you can work on that, but I just did test the live stream on my end and I can hear Chris fine. And if you can hear me fine, then I think we're good to go. Hopefully everybody can hear us. We are doing a bit of a different setup. Chris is usually on this end and I'm usually on the producer's end. But tonight we're doing it a bit differently. I am going to be doing some readings for you with my deck of cards. I'll be explaining those cards that I got and what they are, and try doing some readings for you guys tonight. If you
Test. Yeah, monitor is off.
So anyways, we're just getting things up and running here tonight, so bear with us. We're doing a bit of a different setup here tonight, so we do apologize for some slowness on getting started here, but we will get things rolling here in a minute. But like I said, I am here to do Chris's job tonight, and I'm going to be doing a bit of card readings for you guys to see how this goes. I have done these live stream before, so this is my first time. And we're going to try seeing how these go for you. So the ones I'm using here tonight that I got, that I've started using the last couple of weeks,
And
are called the Predictions Oracle.
Where have you been using them by any chance?
I have started a brand new channel over on TikTok, and it's called Creepy Dark Political Tarot. Yes, it's tarot, but I'm using oracle cards, and that's just the name of the channel I chose just to catch people's attention. But it's to do with political readings and world event readings, which these cards are perfect for. They really pick up the energies on world events and political status and things happening on the world stage. So I've done what I call a one card draw reading, and basically I pick a question that's in the news or events that are happening, do a one card draw on it, and see what we get for that question. So I do a couple posts a week on there right now. I just had one video that broke 2,000 views from this week. I just posted a couple days ago, so go check that out. It's called Creepy Dark Political Tarot. If you're into the political tarot stuff and the political community, finding out what's happening there, world events and stuff like that, I will be posting continuously each week, a couple of questions a week, and just what's going on in the news, stuff like that. And these cards are perfect for that kind of reading. So I recommend you guys go follow me over on TikTok and find my brand new channel there. It is hosted by HauntingLive Podcast, but we are still doing our regular shows here as well. So
yeah. All right. So you want to do your open reading then, please?
All right. So let's get things started here tonight. Welcome everybody to HauntingLive Podcast. Chris is doing the producer, and I am doing your readings tonight. First time for this, so let's see how things go. Let's start the reading off. Of course, we're going to give them a quick shuffle here, so you can see me shuffling. And I will do a 4-card reading for you, 4-card spread, doing past, present, future, and outcome, and see what we get for our opening reading for tonight, which is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day and Family Day weekend to everybody out there. So
yes, it does take a couple minutes for actually the cards to be laid out. It can't be right away though, because the energy needs to speak to each and every one of us right when we do actually the card readings. This is a general reading though that we are doing for you guys. Goodness, we do say thank you very much for joining us each and every Saturday night here at 8 o'clock for spiritual readings. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free, please type them in. Would love to hear from you.
Okay, so I've got the 4 cards laid out here for our opening reading here tonight. And like I said, I'm using the Predictions Oracle deck I just got a couple weeks ago, and I've been using the cards trying to get used to them. But they are really awesome cards for doing quick readings, and they give a really different energy than tarots do. So it is an awesome deck. I love it. And I got them all the way from Australia. They are a special ordered deck. It's kind of hard to get unless you really want to buy it. And they are from the producer of Trish James is the designer's name, if you want to look that up. Predictions Oracle deck. But anyways, I have the first 4 cards drawn for you for tonight. And we'll start with the past for the opening here tonight. And let me just bring up this one. So first card, submarine underwater. So that is the past. So in the past, we have been going through a lot of turmoil lately, and it could feel like you're drowning a lot. And I'm sure that's the way the world has been feeling a lot lately in the past, which is actually a good thing. So we have prepare, stock up. That's always a good thing to do too, is to prepare to stock up on things, make sure you're got your ducks in a row, make sure you're ready to go at all times. That's a good card to have in the present. And in the future, I don't know if this is a good card or not, mainstream news. Does that mean there's going to be some big news happening soon? Does that mean that there's going to be people in the news that we need to pay attention to? It's the future. So maybe it's a good idea to pay attention to things happening in the news coming up very shortly. And this is not a good card. And the outcome is commercial airline. Right beside the news card, mainstream news. So with these cards, I think it's trying to tell us that there is going to be some news about the airline industry. And the first card is a submarine underwater, so maybe there's going to be some kind of incident that the mainstream news is going to pick up on. I'm not saying that there's going to be a plane crash or anything like that. I'm just saying something in the airline industry is going to be in the news pretty soon. Okay.
Yeah. So Cheryl's actually online right now, and she says she can't hear the live podcast for some reason. Don't know why.
Maybe I checked the live stream. It was here. Yeah, audio's on.
Everything out here seems like it's active. You had it at 47%. I'm raising up to 75. Actually, 88, because the other one's at 88%. There we go. Yeah. So monitor is off on both of them.
Yeah.
Right. Volume is actually checked at percentage.
I'll be able to check it. Just
1 sec, people. We'll be right back.
check everything here. Huh? 1, 2, test, test, test. Bit more. 1, 2, test, test, test. Should be fine. I don't understand.
There is another podcast of Trevor's interview with a guest on top. So basically means so that there's another interview with you actually on top that's causing the problem.
I'll start down.
So.
See what's normal.